Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. My name is Nick and I'm a top podder on TradingView. And as a top podder, today I'm going to show you exactly how you can become a profitable trader by exploiting multi-time frame technical analysis and order flow. Now let's not waste any more time. Let's go straight in the charts to find some good trading opportunities. Today, I want to give you a full update on the situation that currently we're having on CHF JPY to show you what kind of opportunities we can be currently looking for on the pair and how we can be looking to capitalize on the next move of it. Now, as usual, I will keep the analysis as educational as possible. So first, we will be speaking about this market from a technical perspective. We will then go and see what is going on from an order flow perspective with the commitment of traders. And by the end of the video, you will know exactly what kind of opportunities we can be looking for, both from a technical and an order flow perspective by putting these two different types of analysis together to understand where are the best probabilities for a trading opportunity in this market. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into the analysis, starting from the monthly time frame. Now, on the monthly, what do we have? Now, on the monthly, we can clearly see that the market has created a very nice impulse to the upside. Now, after an impulse, what you want to see? You want to see the market create a retracement. And specifically, if you want to measure this retracement, what you have to do is take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And if we take our Fibonacci from the low to the high of the monthly impulse, we can see that the market has already retraced first to the 50% of the Fibonacci taken on the impulse, and then to the 0.32, basically testing first the deepest retracement and then the first possible retracement, which is the 0.32 of the Fibonacci taken on the impulse. And after the market starts moving step by step, what you expect is the market to create the continuation to the upside and complete the impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside by providing a higher high from a monthly perspective. Now, if we look at the horizontal structure of the market, what we can see is that we have previous resistance, which is now turned support here. Now, why is the previous resistance turned support? Because as you know, in the market, if our resistance area is broken to the upside, at that point is turned support. So we have previous monthly resistance now turned support all across this area, which is lining up quite nicely with the Fibonacci tool that we have used just a few seconds ago, showing that inside of this area we actually have a confluence of support given by the previous resistance turned support with the Fibonacci retracement. Specifically, the 50% Fibonacci is the level that is lining up the best with the previous resistance turned support, creating a confluence of support from which we definitely can expect the market to create the next move to the upside and possibly provide a higher high. Going down on the weekly time frame, what do we have? Now, on the weekly, we have quite interesting price action. We can see that, first of all, the market had provided this M formation. Now, after an M formation, what you want to see is the market create a move to the upside to complete the pattern at the previous support, now to resistance. So in this case, what we expected from here is the market to create this move to the upside to complete the pattern, which is exactly what the market did. And then we had the creation of another M formation, which is this M formation here, after which, again, what we expected was for the market to create this move to the upside to complete the pattern at the neckline. So the last structure that we have from a weekly perspective is the previous neckline of this small M formation, which is also the previous support, which is now resistance here, and again, resistance at this area. So currently on the weekly, we do have resistance. So recapping what we have seen up to now, we have bullish structure on the monthly with bullish confluences. Everything is bullish on the monthly, and on the weekly, we have weekly resistance. Now that we know this, we can go down on the daily and see what we have from a daily perspective. Now on the daily, first of all, we can see that we had spoken about CHF JPY quite a few times in the past. We spoke about CHF JPY when the market was here. I made a full breakdown when the market was here, explaining all the reasons for which we wanted to see the market create this move to the upside. And that is exactly what the market did. Then we had the creation of this W formation, and I made a full breakdown explaining all the reasons for which from here we wanted to see the market create a nice move to the downside. And again, that is exactly what the market did. Then we had the creation of this overextended M formation, and I made another breakdown explaining all the reasons for which from here we wanted to see the market create a nice move to the upside. And again, that is exactly what the market did. Then we had the creation of this W formation, and after the W, I made a full breakdown explaining all the reasons for which from here we wanted to see a nice move to the downside to complete the pattern at the previous resistance, which at that point is turn support. And again, that is exactly what the market did. And with the very last analysis, we spoke about CHF JPY when the market was here, and I explained all the reasons for which we wanted to see a nice move to the upside. And again, that is exactly what the market did. And I will link all this previous analysis in description. So you find everything linked below, so you can go and check it out for further reference and more free education. Just a quick reminder, make sure you comment below and you let me know which pairs or topics you would like me to cover or analyze in the next videos. But at the moment, what do we have and how we can be looking to capitalize on the next move for CHF JPY? Now, as we have seen, we have a monthly bullish structure and a weekly bearish structure. But on the daily, we now have bullish structure. Why we have bullish structure? Because the previous resistance was here, which was a support, which is now actually supposed to be turn support, and it is turn support. Because we have this area here, which was the previous low, which was previous support, turn resistance, but the market now broke it to the upside. So at that point, it is now turned again support. And the market has created a clear impulse breaking above it. And after an impulse, you expect a retracement. So if the market will create a retracement from here down into this support again, then from here, we can definitely expect a continuation to the upside for the creation of a higher high. So how we will be approaching this kind of situation with students? Now, as usual, we will be reactive and not predictive. But first, let's go and see what we have from a COT perspective on the CHF and on the JPY. So what hedge funds are currently doing on these two currencies. And obviously, if you're able to understand what the biggest players in the market are doing and you're able to position yourselves together with them, you definitely do have an advantage over your competition in the market. Now, starting from the CHF, we can see that overall, at the moment, we do have quite high in net positioning with a 39.2% long exposure and 9.9% short exposure with a 19.9K long positions and only 5K shorts. So hedge funds have a massive amount of longs and a quite small amount of shorts on the CHF. So the CHF is quite strong, which is good if we want to see this a pattern complete to the upside. If we go and see what we have on the JPY, we can see that with the previous report, we had reached a quite high net positioning with 41.8K net positions and a 55K longs and 13.7K shorts. However, what we see with the new report is 15.3K longs getting closed. So net positions dropping massively, which is exactly what we needed for the move to the upside. We needed JPY weakness. And if we will see with the new report that will come out tomorrow, more shorts added on the JPY, so finally some shorts added and not only longs getting closed, that would be great for the JPY weakness that we need for the completion of this move to the upside. So definitely looking forward to see what we will have with the new report tomorrow. But if the market will create a retracement after this impulse inside of this structure, inside of here, this is exactly where we will be monitoring price action with students. So inside of this area, what we will be doing with students. Now, as usual, monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the COT data are the best time frames for the direction of the market, but the best time frame for confirmations and entries, that is the 4 hours. So what we will be doing with students when the market will reach this area is monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective. And we will be waiting for the market to shift from a 4-hour bearish market as it will be to a 4-hour bullish market. And if we will see the market shift from a 4-hour bearish to a 4-hour bullish market, at that point, we will add CHF JPY on watch list with students. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice long with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities at that point for the move to the upside and creation of a higher high and completion of this impulse correction and impulse pattern on the daily and also on the monthly time frame, as we have seen at the beginning of the analysis. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free analysis and education on all my platforms. Also, make sure you go and check out the mentorship program. You'll find the link in the description. It's a very complete program. You first learn all the rules of my rule-based strategies, and then you trade them live with me. Each and every day you get a new daily market breakdown showing you exactly how to apply the strategies with entries, stops, and take profits, as well as having me answering all your questions personally every single day. So I really suggest that you go and check it out. The link is in the description, and I will see you in the next video.